Hi everybody, welcome to Navigating for Success, making a success out of your life. I'm Jackson, this is my colleague Becky Scott.
And we're your Navigating for Success coaches. So we'll be talking a little bit about self-control. Not a lot of people understand or have self-control. It's really kind of a difficult thing to put your arms around as an individual applying it to your life.
Yeah, we're told most of our lives to control yourself, watch what you say, be careful. That suggests to me that we have more of a tendency to be out of control than in control.
Right.
And maybe it's the way we're wired as human beings. We're wired for survival.
Right.
You know, we have to really learn how to cooperate and how to get along and how to have compassion. I think our basic instinct, some of you may disagree with this, but I think our basic instinct is to be kind of worried, to be afraid. So we're suspicious. And when we're suspicious about what someone's thinking or their motives, we then start to lose control because our minds take us to what's wrong here.
Right.
And we start to feel endangered.
Self-control then is the ability to notice those things coming up in us.
I see.
And not letting that derail us from our path toward success.
You know, I can think of a story about being derailed. I once had an opportunity to buy into this building, the building where I now have my office. And unfortunately, I did not like the person who was the managing partner, and he's the one who gave us the invitation. And I felt uncomfortable going into the conference meeting where we were going to meet with him, his partner, and a lawyer, and my partner and my lawyer. And I was sitting there for about an hour and a half just feeling something build up on my body, and it was like I was having trouble controlling my feelings. And when he finally said to me, "So Moss, what do you want to do? Do you want to buy?" I got up and I walked towards him, and out of my mouth came, "I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to throw up all over your head. I want to vomit all over your head." And my partner said to me, "I think we need to call a timeout." I totally was out of control. And it wasn't until I went out to the outside, my partner and I took a walk. He said to me, "What went on?" I said, "I think I've been having these feelings all these years, and I just wasn't dealing with them well." I got to tell you, Becky, I was out of control.
That can be a very disturbing feeling. So we have some tips for people so they don't find themselves in the place where they are so uncomfortable.
Right.
The first one is to know your triggers.
Like I had a trigger there.
You had a trigger.
And I didn't pay attention to my trigger, and it got me in trouble.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
I wasn't navigating.
Right. The second tip we have is to manage life circumstances. If you know you're going into a situation where you're going to have a trigger, plan ahead a little bit about how you're going to manage that. Thirdly, ask yourself the question, what do I want? When you feel that blood starting to boil, your tummy getting upset, whatever physical sensations you have that note a lack of self-control.
Yeah, I could have thought to myself, what do I want here? Do I want to go over and vomit on his head? Do I want the building? And I might even have called a timeout to be able to talk to my partner about what I was feeling rather than dumping it in a situation quite inappropriately. Okay. So hopefully this conversation is a bit helpful for you guys around self-control, maybe losing control. And we suggest you give us a call, look us up, take our Navigating for Success questionnaire, find out how you're going through life. Are you navigating, surviving, being a victim? Learn about some of the skills that are necessary. And in the meantime, pick up the book, Navigating for Success. We hope to see you again next time. Until then, navigate for success.
Thanks for being with us.